Hello. While I'm up, I might as well do another narrated the Sudoku. As I always say, the point of these videos is if you want to understand how to do them, or just want to see somebody do them and explain their thought processes, then that's what this is for. Always do killer Sudoku on an expert level, okay? So it starts with no numbers. So what I always do when I start these puzzles, I look for what I call the easy ones. So here, you got a one box, one cell. This has got one, so it has to be 1, 3. Then I start looking for like what I call pairs, triples, quads, and remainders with one solution. So, for instance, a pair with one solution, 8 and 9, going 17. So yeah, it's usually 3, 4, 16, 17, then 6 and 7 on a triple, and then it's 23, 24 on a triple, then it's 10 and 11 on a quad, and it's 29 and 30. So, but I spot a remainder up here. So all the squares, not only is it 1 to 9, it has to add up to 45. Same on the line. So right here, we've got 8 numbers with cells and 1 left over, okay? So 21 plus 10, 31 plus 8 means this is 6, which means this is 8. Now, that because we've got rid of 6, it turns these two 7s into a quad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the last one as well. So that means that in here it's got to be 1. So it's 7 and 9 as well. Okay, this was going to be 1 and 7. This would have to be 7, so it can't. It has to be 9. So that's 7. That's 8. 1 and 9. That's 5. What else? Okay, I'm not seeing anything at the minute. So what I'm going to start on is things like remainder pairs, and also where you've got pairs that have 2 solutions to them, okay? So let's have a look at this one here. No, that's not a pair. This one is a triple. If this is 8 and 9, then this 13 can't be 8 and 9, so it can't be 4 and 5, that has to be 6 and 7. And if this is 9, it can't be 6, 7, or 8, so this has to be 4 and 5. So that's not 4 and 5, and that's not 2 and 3. Okay, this 8 here can't be 1 and 7, can't be 3 and 5, so this is 2 and 6. 2 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, so this has got to be 4 and 5. And then 9. Oh, it's not 6, it's 5. Then 9 down the bottom. So we've got 8 and we have 9. So this has to be 9. Can't be 4 and 5. So that's 9 and 10. 9 and 10 is 19. Plus 12 is 31. Which means that has to be a 9. That can't be a 1. That has to be a 9. Because this has to be a 5. That and that has to add up to 14. So it couldn't be a 1. So does that do anything for our... Sorry. I don't think I'm the only hummer in the world, but hey, you don't want to get demonetized for humming German new wave music. That's for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1, 2, and 3 in here. Reason why is because that's what's left over. That means that this has to be 7, 8, and 9. This will be 1, 3, 5, and 7 because that 6 makes it a dual pair. Three. Okay, sorry, this is wonderful, compelling video, but I'm just trying to think. If in doubt, scan. So I always say, practice what you preach, eh? So, 1. Can't go in here because it can't be 1 and 9. So 1 has to go here, which means it's 1 and 8. So that has to be 1, and that's 8. Yes, if in doubt, scan. That is my advice, and I've taken it. So, what does that mean 10 could be? Can't be 8 and 9. So it's 3, 4, 6, and 7. So, if it goes in here, it can't be 3. So it can't be, so it's 4, 6, or 7. So then that would be 3, 4, and 6. Except it can't be 4 because it's 4 or 5 already. And so it can't be 6. Okay. Okay, so 1, what's left over here? So this 11 can't be 5 and 6. Okay, so 1. So let's have a look up here. Let's try and get this done. So 1, so can this be 2? Conceivably, yes. 2 and 2. Suppose 2 can go here. Then 3. Definitely. And then 4 and 6. It could be 4 and 6. Okay, so 6 and 4 would make this a 2. 6 and 3 would make it a 3. Whoopsie. 6 and 2 would make it a 4. So 4 and 3 would be 7, which would be this would be a 5. Uh, 4 and 2 would make this a 6. Yep. Uh, 3 and 2 would make this a 7, which could conceivably be. So 2, 3, 4, 6, and 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Wonderful. That did not solve anything. Where else? So 9. Could go here. Can't go here because it can't be 9 and 1. Could go here. 8. Could go here. 5 and 8 would make that a 2, which is possible. 8 and 9, that would be a 3. So yeah, that's possible too. 7. Okay, 7 has to go here. Okay, 6. 6 can go anywhere conceivably. Okay, if that's 5, that'd be 6, that'd be 4. Then 4 could go anywhere. Can't be here though. 3. Then 2. I suppose 2 could go all the way along here. We've already solved 1. Okay, let's have a look at this. So 2 can't be 2 because it can't be 9. 4 and 7, 8 and 3, so this can't be 6 either. If this is 2, then this is 9, which is 3 and 6. And if this is 3, excuse me, this is 8, which means it's 2 and 6. So it's either 3 and 6 or 2 and 6. This can't be 7. It means this has to be 7. Which means this is 4, 6, 7. Wow, well, that graft actually paid off. I'm astonished. 9 can only go there. 2 and 6 means it's 8, which means this is 2. That's 3. Should have nailed that already, but hey. Which means this is 3. Okay. Hurrah! That can't be a 5, because it can only be 5 or 7 in the bottom one. Yes, we met. Okay, alright then. Good stuff. We are getting there slowly but surely. So this has got to be 14, which means that it is 5, 6, 8 and 9. But 5 can't go there, so that's 6, 8 and 9. That usually is 5, 6 and 8, except that can't be a 6. So we're in the mismatched pair. This is 4, 3 here, so this is 4, 5, 7 and 8. This can't be an 8 here, so let's put that in. 4, 5, 7 and 8. 5, 7 and 8. Then 1. Now 1 can only go along here, which means it can only go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So okay. Not quite clear cut yet. I'm going to put that along here as well. Okay, so 2 and 6 means that over here this is 1 and 5. Okay. Okay, this can't be 2 and 5. Can't be 3 and 4 either. So this has to be 1 and 6, which means this is 6 and this is a 1. 5, 1, 1, 2, 8, 1. Okay, so what can go in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9. 9 can't go in there. So 9 has to go in here. Why can't 9 go in there, by the way? Because it's 10 and it's a triple. So the highest number that can go in there is 7. Okay, so 9, 8, 1, 2, 5, 7. Jesus. Okay, well, we've got this one at least. This is going to be 8 or 9. Because 1 minus 18 is 17. So what we got here? So what can go along here? So 2. 2 and 2. 3, no. 4. 5. If that's 4, that can't be 5. If that's 4, then that's 6. But 1's up there, so it can't be 1 or 5. So if it's 4, it could be 2 and 4, but it can't be that, so that has to be 5. So this has to be 2, has to be 3, because it's the only place that those can go. 1 and 7, 4 and 5 and 4 and 5, 1 and 2, yeah, 3, 3 and 3, 4, and 2 and 6, because there's nothing coming along to contradict those. 2 and 6. So what's in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 5 and 6. Scanning, process elimination, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so here, 13. Can't be 5 and 8. Can't be 6 and 7. So this is 4 and 9. Oh, that's a 9 there. 4. Then that's a 7. So what's that put up here? It's got to put 3. And then 4. Yep. 5 and 2. 1. 9. That's 6. That's 8. 2 and 6. If you do the work on these and find the pairs and find the quads and find the triples, then eventually it pays off in this way. Little by little. You have to kind of nibble away at this until you actually get to take a big old bite out of it. 2 and 6, 2 and 6, that means this is a 4. 2 and 3, 2, 3 and 6. Just bust that wide open. That's 3, and that's 4. So 2, 6 and 3. Get that, tidy that up. So that means 1 can only go there. Let's do a bit of scanning to finish this off. 2 can only go there. So 1 and 2, that means that's a 7. That's a 7. 3. Then we've got 4. Has to go there. That has to be a 9. And that has to be an 8. Excellent. Got there in the end. That's been more difficult than the last puzzle. Yeah. Did very well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one and catch you on the next one.